Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm ChauKei.
And today we are going to teach you how to do a really great posture called Arda Chandrasana to help you to stretch out your spine. Your spine is so important. You have a good spine, you have a good life. Right. So this posture is going to help you to create strength and flexibility in your spine. Everything you want to do is just generates from your spine. You know, very simple movements and very complex movements sometimes when you are doing exercise, or maybe you know, in your life maybe moving things around. Right. So it's a very important posture. And your spine is going to thank you so much for doing it. But there's one little thing you have to be a little bit careful about when you're practicing at home. This posture is a warm-up posture, but if you're not completely warmed up yet, take it a little bit easy. So when we do this posture, we emphasize the technique and the form first. Right. So depth is not important. You have to make sure you're doing the posture right. So let's show them how it's done. Okay, let's begin.
Please bring
so remember our previous episode when we talked about the footing. The stance is also very important in this posture. So your toes and your heels are touching together side by side. How you stand is going to affect the rest of your body and your whole posture. So this is very, very important. Where you begin. Feet together side by side. Then you're going to take a deep breath, inhale, and bring your arms over your head sideways, over the top of your head. Interlock your 10 fingers, but release your index finger. Keep your thumbs crossed. Keep a very, very nice and tight grip. So if you're practicing with a mirror in front of you, you're gonna see that there is absolutely no gap in between your hands' palms. So it's a very, very nice and strong grip, because the tighter you squeeze here, you're gonna be able to elongate your whole body up towards the ceiling. Next, make sure that your elbows are locked and your biceps are touching with your ears. Your head, again, is in a neutral position, looking straight in front of you. Oftentimes, you might find that your head might be looking down, or maybe sometimes a little bit too high. So you want to just make sure it's in this level position. Next, you're going to push your hips a little bit forward and your upper body leaning back. So you're opening up your hips and your pelvis while at the same time opening up your chest and your whole rib cage. Already the posture has begun. So what ChauKei is doing now is she's taking her whole body from her coccyx. Every joint and vertebrae of her cartilage of the spine is stretching up towards the ceiling. So usually, because of gravity, our spine is compressed down. Now she's stretching up, she's creating more space. And it's very relieving and it feels really good. Oftentimes already a lot of students are going to feel a lot of difficulty in the first part of this posture, but that is good news, because what we're trying to do in this posture is create a strong and healthy spine. Okay, take a deep breath. Now very slowly stretch up towards the ceiling. You're trying to touch the ceiling, and then very slowly in an absolutely straight line bend your body to the right side. So of course she's amazing, so she's going very far down. But remember, when you're doing this posture, form is most important. So the most important thing is to keep a straight line with your body. So it means don't try to turn out. Can you demonstrate? Yes. Oftentimes something like this might happen, or this might happen. Yes, or sometimes that happens too. So show us just a very, not too deep, but a straight line form. Yes, so maybe starting out you might look like this. That is perfectly okay, because actually what you want to do most importantly in this posture is just to create the stretch now in the left side of the spine. So your whole body right now, from the fingertips all the way down towards her feet, is stretching and opening up. And the stretching the whole left side of the spine, just like what we were doing the first part, elongating the spine, but now we're elongating and turning to the left. So many medical benefits. Your spine is so happy right now. You might not be happy, you might be suffering a little bit, but remember, this is how you create a strong spine. You have to open it up a little bit. Okay, thank you. Only a great practitioner can hold for so long. Thank you. Let's continue. Now stretch up and very slowly bend to the left side. So we did the right side just now, and now you're going to do the left side. So it's a four-sided posture. Eventually we're going to do the front and the back. So the same thing happening now, except now we're stretching out the right side of the body. And I would recommend, if you're practicing at home, maybe hold each side for about 40 seconds to a minute. And the breathing is very important. Breathe through your nose. Keep your mouth closed. Keep your breathing nice, long, slow breaths, in control of your breathing, as we discussed before in our previous posture. Okay, thank you. Okay, now.
Thank you.
Okay, let's relax for a little bit. So this posture, that's the right side and the left side. So as I said, about 40 seconds to a minute. After you finish the right and the left side, then we're gonna do 2 more movements, a little bit more complex, but remember, the form is the most important. So I'm gonna try to run through the form so you can make sure you're practicing the right way. Okay, let's do the backward bend. Maybe you can turn to face this side so we can see how it looks. So if you're practicing at home, you don't have to rotate. You can stay stationary in the same place. But so you've just finished the right and left side. Now, okay, arms over the head. You come back up to the center, the beginning position again. You're gonna do the backward bend. This is so important for your spine. Okay, first take a deep breath and drop your head back as far as it goes. All the way back. Just relax your head completely. A lot of times we fight against ourselves and we think our head is going back, but actually it's still in a kind of middle ground. So really relax and slow. You can see the whole spine right now is gonna start the backward movement. So next, take a deep breath and then reach your arms for the wall behind you. Completely, total spine backward bending from the coccyx, every single one, to the top of the head is going backwards, and the front of the spine and the front of the body is opening up and stretching up. And this is great. Just go as far as you can. Yeah. Keep your breathing constant. It might be more difficult to breathe, but you have to find your breath. So it takes a little coordination, but you're good at it. Thank you. Relax there. Thank you. This is a very, very good and very, very important posture to do, because our lifestyle is constantly going forward. We're always in front of the TV, computer, on our phones, driving, and our whole front side of the body is becoming shorter and shorter. The muscles are contracting, pulling you forward. And after a long period of time, it's just gonna make you feel very, very uncomfortable. Yes. So we have to fight against gravity, and we have to open up our body. And the only way you can do that is by doing backward bends. Okay, so the last part of half moon pose, Padahastasana, hands to feet pose. So if you just finish your backward bend, you come back up to your first position. You're gonna suck your stomach in, exhale breathing, and then very slowly bend your body front side. Put your hands on the floor first. You can warm up a little bit to make sure everything is nice and loose, comfortable, easy, and flexible. And then next, you're gonna grab your heels from behind. So you're gonna step on all 5 fingers of each hand. You're gonna slowly bring your pinky fingers together side by side. And today we're very, very lucky, because actually the mat that we're using has a very nice padding. So your fingers are gonna feel very, very comfortable. But ChauKei, can you show us, maybe if you don't have a mat at home and you don't wanna step on your fingertips, you can bring your fingertips, your hands, palms, just on the back of your calves, on your ankles. Next, you're gonna put your stomach against your thighs. You're gonna put your chest on your knees. Relax your head and put your face on the legs below the knees. So you're going to create a nice compression seal between your legs and your body right now. And that is the form. That is the most important thing you have to do in this posture, is just learn how to sandwich your upper body onto your legs. And right now what's happening is you're creating the stretch in the back side of the body, and the whole spine and also the legs are stretching. And gradually, as your body condition improves, you can slowly pull more and get your legs completely straight, creating a 360-degree stretch. Your spine, this is the ideal condition you want to train your spine to become. And your body is going to thank you so much. But remember, when you're practicing at home without the intensity and the safety of a warm-up class, and you can slowly come back up first. ChauKei. So remember, practice easy. The form is important. So when you're doing this at home, don't try to go too deep. Make sure your technique is right.
Alignment comes first.
Yes, alignment comes first. So how about let's try to do one together now.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin. Arms over the head. Ready, stretch up. You see, I had to lift my head up a little bit. My chin, my neck, my throat should be visible. So yoga practice is about mindfulness. You always have to be mindful and aware of what you're doing with your body. And the most important thing is we want to learn how to take care of our body. And how we do that is by treating it right and nice. Okay, come up. Stretch up. And putting it into the best positions when we stretch yoga, when we do yoga. Always smile too when you practice.
You can push your hips out to the opposite side.
Yeah, okay, let's do backward bend. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm coming up. Okay.
I'm still holding it. My spine is cracking. Feels good.
Come up when you're ready.
Okay, I'm coming up now.
Okay, good job, guys. Thank you.